I think there'd potentially be a way to do it, but it would take a lot of thought and a lot of. It'd have to be tasteful. It'd have to be tasteful.
Yeah, I just hope we get to, I don't know, have a little cameo and bring Paul back to save the day, and I get to help create that again. That's my dream, you know, and I hope we get to do that in one of the future movies.
Given all the new familial surprises in F9, it looks like there's never been a better time for Dom's sister Mia Toretto to make a full return to the front lines of the Fast franchise. We last saw Mia in action back in Fast and Furious 6, but she took a backseat in Furious 7 due to her second pregnancy. Rather than battle super spies, she stayed in the Dominican Republic while the rest of the family drove cars through skyscrapers. Things became complicated following the sudden and tragic death of Paul Walker in 2013, halfway through production of Furious 7. An entire coda was added to the end of the film to celebrate Walker's life through his character Brian and his relationship to Mia as part of the overarching story. Since Mia's character is so entwined with Brian, she didn't appear in Fate of the Furious under the guise of the two wanting a quieter, safer life with their children. The entire franchise has had a period of readjustment since Walker's loss, and Mia's place within canon represents the biggest challenge of all. How do you write around the fact that Mia gets to go on big, superheroic car adventures and Brian doesn't? Apparently, the answer involves giving her and Dom a secret thief/assassin brother played by John Cena.
Caleb and Cody Walker do support the idea of a Brian O'Connor cameo, one where he swoops in and saves the day, or some other small, tasteful moment. Dom's got a big thing for family, so much so that the appearance of a son finally forced him to stop living his life a quarter mile at a time and settle down. Aside from them being best friends, Brian is married to and has a kid with Dom's sister Mia, so he's a big part of that family. We already know that Mia's coming back for F9, so it'd be a nice little cherry on top of her cameo to see her side by side with Brian at the end of it all, most likely at another classic Big Toretto barbecue. Sure, they could very easily not do this and leave Brian off screen, but most of Walker and Diesel's appearances in the Fast saga have been all about brotherhood and family, and to wrap it up, without addressing their friendship would be a disservice not only to the characters, but to the guy who, with Vin Diesel, helped build the Fast and Furious franchise. So what do you think? Is it too much to ask, or maybe even disrespectful, to bring Paul Walker back to close it out, even if it is just for a moment? Let us know what you think in the comments, and keep checking back with us to stay on track with all things Fast and Furious.